you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That hook just can't find the target. Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that lap. Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want a knockout, you can tell. How about that time counter shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Crawford is dazed. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to... And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Counter punch caught him clean. They threw the hook, it didn't land. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. Nice punch. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This is a high-octane battle. Nobody home with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Insane action. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who. And there's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab not finding its target. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. And down goes Crawford. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we continue.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that. Round 8, and we're off again. And there's the bell to start the round. Is over. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where?
You're out.
So time to go celebrate that.